The following program contains graphic material, including offensive language. Viewer discretion is advised.
Hey everybody. Well, I guess now Trump has to reveal his tax reform. We know for most of these they've been hiding all this time. Okay, this was something that goes all the way back to the beginning here, while he was running for president, and he would sit on his taxes, and nobody. I mean, they were asking him for him, and he wouldn't give it to anybody. And I was thinking, well, Christ, isn't it supposed to be a law where the president has to reveal his tax returns and stuff like that, so that the country can evaluate whether or not he's doing business, with people we're not interested in, or we find as dangerous, because that's what it's about, and to see if he's been. Being truthful with his taxes. Well, he'd been hiding that for years, And a little bit of information that we were getting about how he's been doing business shows that, he ain't honest. Okay, so that was more imperative then that we find out, how his tax returns, okay? Well, today they finally said that Trump's got to bring those forms forward. They want to see it. They want to audit that. And I'm sure that Trump is pissed. The Republicans came out immediately and said, oh my God, if the government can come out and take and just say, I want to look at your taxes and stuff like that, and invade people's privacy, then this country's becoming like a fascist country. Well, the guys, the Republicans are idiots, because the government has always been able to check out your tax returns and stuff like that, it's to find out whether or not you're being honest. Okay? And if something's going on that looks fishy, then yes, the IRS steps in. But the thing of it is nobody in America has to worry about the government intruding in their private financial matters if they're being honest about paying their taxes as they, and all that. They don't have to worry. So why? So the Republicans are trying to make it seem like that this is all new, that this is unprecedented. Okay. Well, if it's so unprecedented, then why, since 2016, has the government been asking Donald Trump, "Can we see your tax returns?" And he's been saying no, no, no. But only now do the Republicans come out and say, oh, no, we can't do that. No. Because now he's got to turn him over. He's got to hand him over. So what, that's like I said, this is how Republicans play the game. They gamble on American stupidity, that Americans don't know the difference. Okay? But they're going to buy into the argument that the government isn't supposed to look into your taxes, when in fact they do. They always looked into people's taxes as far back as I can remember. Okay? And how many times have people gotten, if the government's looking, then there's something there's something wrong. Okay? They never go after people, at least I never heard of any, the IRS going after people who were playing fair. Okay? But yeah, so the Republicans are trying to twist this around by saying that the government's attacking Trump. Another attack. And if they're attacking him, they're going to attack everybody else. Okay? And that couldn't be any further from the truth. All right? Government's not interested in your tax returns or my tax returns or whatever, okay? They're after Trump because Trump's been hiding his tax returns for over 6 years now. Probably even more. I don't know how long, but we know he's been dancing loosely around the rules of how, of financing and by inflating the value of his properties and then deflating them when needed. Okay, so that way he can make more profit, and not lose it. So we know he does that. So if a guy like that is playing games like that, then we know he's got to be up to something with his taxes. And the fact that he's been hiding it for all this time adamantly, then that's another sign that he's got something to hide. Okay? But, Trump is like, what can I say? This is a guy, I don't know if you ever watched Dallas when that was on TV during the 80s. But Donald Trump is as close to J.R. Ewing as you're ever going to get in reality, okay? This guy is a crook in every sense of the word. He'll throw his mother under the bus, to get ahead. That's how he does his business, just like that, okay? He cares not about America, as even though he says he does. No, he doesn't, okay? America to him is nothing but a place to do business in. Other than that, he doesn't want anybody dictating to him about anything. Okay? He doesn't want to play by rules. He doesn't want anybody looking over his shoulder to see what he's doing. All right? So, right now, today, he's being looked over the shoulder. I'm sure he's pissed off right now. He's lost another fight. I don't know how long it'll take. They say it'll only take maybe 2 or 3 days or something to get this information because, they want it before the new Congress steps in, right? So they need to go over that stuff. And we should hear about it, pretty soon as to what they find in there. And I'm sure that if there's anything, and there probably will be stuff in there they're going to want to go after him on. And I don't know, when how long that process is going to take. But I suppose we won't, if they do find something in his taxes and they want to press on, we probably won't see any action taken until like January or something like that, or maybe even a little bit further out. But he's got a lot on his plate right now, legally. And for a lot of this stuff, he qualifies as a person that should not be allowed to leave this country. He's a flight risk. And the fact that I don't know if they put him under kind of a restraint, but the national security breach that he did, and the taxes thing, that's coming up. I mean, these are things that are egregious crimes that require a person to be put in confinement until the process is done. And he's just walking around doing press conferences and rallying people on his side. And the truth is that as this goes on, his popularity is waning. People don't really see him the same way they saw him the last time. He doesn't have that same charisma that he did when he was running the first time. Okay, he seems like he's lost his flair. He's lost his ambition, I guess. Because I think he knows that his time is running down. Okay, and the Republicans are looking elsewhere to pin their elephant on. I know that Fox News and all them, I don't see them running to his aid in droves. Steve Bannon hasn't really been all that helpful, I guess you could say, because they're afraid. I mean, nobody wants to keep their wagon tied to this sinking Titanic here, which he is. And the only thing that Trump's got going for him right now is running out the clock. Delay as much as he can to avoid answering for anything. Okay? That's all he's got. Because clearly there's a lot of crumbs around to indicate there's a crime. And they're finding it all over the place. So So anyway, that's what Trump's looking at now. The decision that he dreaded to hear, which he's been hiding for a long time. Now it's finally come to fruition. We're finally going to find out what the hell he's been hiding. Hopefully soon. All right, talk to you later.